What up, guys? This is your champion speaking. Monetize this World Heavyweight Champion. And this is Video Game Hunting, episode 26, part 1. And damn, episodes are ranking up quickly. I hadn't been doing a lot because a lot of reasons. Last week, it was bad weather, and two, I had to be more careful because I was pretty much out of work for a week because bad weather and there was an outbreak at my work, but luckily a bunch of us was cleared. So I'm gonna go to first the video game store, a bunch of trades turn in, and first is Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers on the Nintendo Famicom. Super Mario USA. This is our version of Mario 2, but they brought it back to Japan. This is what they reskinned Doki Doki Panic and put Mario characters, and they called it Mario USA. And this is Super Mario Brothers 3 for the Nintendo Famicom. And it came out a year before in Japan. And then also I got 4 Quattro Sports. The reason that's a double is because I have a box copy of it now. Got it off eBay. I was meaning to return this to a vintage stock, Maximum Carnage, but it's too late now. So I'm just gonna bite the bullet of being too late. And NES cleaning kit boxed. I actually have 2. I actually had 3 of these. I had 3 variants. I was like, you know what? I don't need 3 variants. I have one that looks completely different than this one. And the other one has a red labels and Nintendo Entertainment System. And you're probably asking why I'm changing out these 3, trading these in. Well, I bought, on eBay, box copies of them. So I was like, I really don't need these. And it should be in the next couple days. It should be tomorrow, but the weather's been bad. So hopefully I'll have it at least by Saturday. Hopefully. But, there's one that maybe I'll be able to sell. Is my broken Retron 5 that plays Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, NES, and Famicom. And also plays Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance. And if you had the adapter for the Sega Genesis, you could play Sega Master System games on it. So, and if you get the other one that they supply, you can play Game Gear on it as well. But yeah, this is broken. Something happened. I guess if you put the wrong power supply, it just fries. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to trade this in. Obviously, I'm gonna tell them it's broken. I'm not an asshole and say, oh. So I wanted to show you guys my trade-ins. My goal is really to go cash all that in at the video game store. or see what. Actually, I could go to the another store because I was planning to get another game, real expensive game. So I could try a couple things, but I might just go first to the video game store, go vintage stock, and also go vintage stock. That's right beside it, and then watch, this guy's rolling right beside me, and they're like, "The fuck is he having on his shoulder? Is that a championship?" I'm a weirdo. I hadn't done as many runarounds with the belt, and likely I was able to beat Bullfrog in this cash-in of Points in the Bank, but I was unlikely on the retain. But at least my goal is, right now it just seems like the whole thing, I'm not sure if Bullfrog's putting his YouTube spot, not going on Joe Cronin no more. I'm not sure if that's on the line. He's wanting me to put my spot everywhere on the line, and then go to his show. But, I was willing just to put my spot on Joe Cronin. Why do I need to get my spot up on Drew's show? I mean, that's just stupid. I'm like, hey, you want me to do all that? I want either a good amount of money from Bullfrog, or two, I want the game I've been eyeing for a while. And if he can't do neither, then I'm not putting my spot up. There's no reason. And he's already said he's going to put his spot on the line. So, if he backs out of that, well, he's just chicken shit. But he's like, if I'm going to put my spot on the line, you need to put your spot on the line too. Like, fuck you. I'm already putting the championship. Why do I need to put two things while he's only putting one thing on the line? So, that's all I have to say about that situation. But, minus it, that is, if somehow Bullfrog does win the title, I'm not sending this belt to him. I'll send it back to Joe. Because, all he did is going around and begging people to vote for him. Well, I didn't do that. I feel like what he's doing is cheating. And I don't respect him as a person. So, why should I mail him the belt? What my plan is, I'm either going to mail it back to Drew, or I'll mail it to Joe Cronin. But if it's anyone else, I have no problem sending the belt. I'll do the same respect that Drew did to me, and I'll send it either that Saturday or that Monday out to that next champion. And as being the champion, I was meaning to say this, winning this belt, I felt like people are, when they call me their champion and everything, and people was like, hey, I'm voting for you, or I'm rooting for you, Casey. We got recognition from them, and it's almost as big as when, like, back in '01, when I was surprised on my birthday that I was given tickets, not only tickets to this event, also hotel stays, and I was given $200 to do whatever I need to do. And you're wondering what's the event? It was WrestleMania X7 in Houston. My brother and his best friend's brother, and some other dude that they were friends with, was supposed to go, all forward, and was supposed to go WrestleMania. But my brother had to give up his ticket because he just got engaged. And I guess he wanted to spend more time with his fiance at the time. And it was it's one of the gifts I'm never going to forget about. So, I mean, when I got this belt, I was just honored to get the belt. I'm honored and humbled you guys welcome me as anywhere and let me be your champion. So, I know most likely my days are numbered pretty soon. Probably most likely on Friday. Hopefully, I hope I retain. Unlikely, most unlikely. But if I happen to retain, I would love it. I'll try to be more of a champion than I was. Everything's been crazy lately. The last month. I mean, I've been working my ass off. And to do as many things as I wanted with the belt. Because, plus I've been doing more streams with Kev. I've been having a ball with him. Honestly, I've been having a great time. And there's some days I've just been passed out on the couch after work. Or I'll do my runs, but I wouldn't bring the title to work because the area is pretty sketchy and I don't want the title to be lost. But I want to go do runs after work. So that's why a lot of times when the last few weeks that I hadn't brought the belt anywhere, as I was hoping to do more often. I was planning just running out the door today but I had to do a few things. One, when I was driving home from work today, my like a few miles away before I got to the house, one of my left contact fell out, and then I had it on my left index finger. And I was, oh, it was most likely because I was doing, I was replacing doors on a trailer that is made out of wood and metal, and was using my circular saw, and I feel like I got some sawdust in my eyes, or my left eye. So I was just trying to adjust my contacts, and it fell out, so I had to. And then I also didn't want to. I was planning just take my contacts out. I was like, you know what? I'm not be running around for a little bit. So as I screwed, I put a new contact in. Then I got all the games that changed. And then as I was running out, figured, hey, this is probably going to be one of the last title runs I can do. Or at least, go game hunt and have the title on me. So I figured one more title run. I'm hoping I'm going to have some time to do some promos. I've been meaning to do a couple of them. What the hell? I think someone's trying to bum a ride. No, thank you. I'm sorry. I had a crazy story about bumming. People want to bum a ride. Actually, I got two crazy stories. When I was in Pennsylvania, just got off of work. I was going somewhere. I think, you know what? I think I was working in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. And a lot of times I take the turnpike to go home. And I had to go to Allentown to get on the turnpike. And I had to stop at Harbor Freight and maybe get some groceries or something there was a grocery store that sell cheap food. And hold on, making sure that screw it, I'm going. But I think I got out of the grocery, either the Harbor Freight or the grocery store. Got out, and there was a father from a Catholic church, because he had the whole freaking collar deal, and they needed a ride. I'm like, oh my god! Like, I don't want to give people rides, but I'm like, it's a priest, and I'm like, I feel like an asshole if I don't do it. And I felt obligated. So, and I think I drove far into Allentown to drive. Or I might have. It was something. I remember I had to drive pretty far. Yeah, I think it was definitely in Allentown. I had to drive far in Allentown. I had to go past my turnpike, and then I had to use the freaking GPS to get my ass back. But it was crazy. And that's one story. And then also, I not 100%. I know I told some people about this story, but when I used to work at Sears, there was a Toys R Us across the street, and I think I went there to check at the wrestling stuff and the video game stuff. And then every once in a while, I'll look at the toys and just, why not? And I'm either leaving. No, I was heading into Toys R Us. I just stopped there. And there was this whole family saying they needed a ride to somewhere. And I had only my Dodge Ram that was a single cab bench seat. So they're like, and they had bags and stuff. I'm like, how do I know that I wasn't going to get mugged? So I was like, and then the guy's like, you can herd us like cattle, like huddle us back in of your back of your truck as cattle. And then I was like, I'm sorry, dude. I don't feel comfortable. Like, plus I have to run in and run out, and don't feel comfortable. And they're like, well, God sent you to help us out. You're meant to help us out. Like, nope. I'm sorry. I mean, like, only people. I will never do that again. I'll never take a stranger and drive them around. I'm sorry. I might see a hot chick and like, uh-oh, she needs help. And I think I helped a chick out one time. Oh yeah, I mean, it was, I was back. And what's funny, I was back in Oklahoma after I moved from Pennsylvania. And just got my WWE Championship, the full size. Not the one made out of metal like this one. But it was plastic, but it's full size and had buttons and everything. And there was this real hot chick. Her battery died. Drooling how hot this chick was. So I helped her out. And I'm like, alright, yeah. But I didn't have the balls to say anything. But, hopefully it doesn't make, like, right now traffic sucks. I think if I don't want to either way, traffic was going to be bad. What sucks, not only they close at 6, or not open on Sunday. I mean, they used to stay open till, I think, 9. I think same thing with vintage stock. But honestly, since the pandemic, everything's been closing early. I don't see why they need to do that. God forbid. Maybe you have 2 shifts. You have someone stay later, and maybe you can have a couple people come in. They sanitize the area for a couple hours, and then you leave. And you keep the store open. Same thing with these fast food places. I'm like, when they're closed, I think a lot of them are just, I'm not exactly sure if they're open 24/7 anymore. Like, I don't see the point when I can understand you close the lobby and you have someone sanitize the area. world changed since late 2019 to somewhere in there to obviously all the way up to now and continuing. Oh gosh, I'm getting freaking tired. I'm gonna see honestly what they have, but my goal is to get this Teenage Mutant Ninja Teenage Ninja Turtles. There we go. Like, what am I saying wrong? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There you go. Or TMNT Fighters for the NES. I think they want 140 at a store, so I'm hoping I can get a huge chunk off. Shit. So, I'm thinking after these, I might. Yeah, there's no point me pausing. It's already been 26 minutes. By the time I get to out there, it'd be. I mean, when I go to next one, unless I see something special at Vintage Stock, that's right there. I'm not gonna do the other ones until another day, probably tomorrow. Maybe the one on the way back, but not. I'm not going to do my regular runs until I know what kind of funds I have in the morning, because I'm not sure how short of a check I'm gonna have. But yeah, I'm heading towards the game store. Taking freaking forever. Getting a headache. You're a champion. I'm pretty sure later on, Mr. Nice Guy, Kev, is gonna send me a message saying, little kids pointing at me. They probably see the belt. Oh shit, yeah. Pat. Hey. Gonna run in, see what they got. Got anything cool? I might just use the trade. But I'm not gonna just get anything willy-nilly. Leave the belt here. Covered it up because don't. Excuse me. Alright, let's go check out the stuff. I'll see you guys later.